All the stringers set up good. Putting on my first coat of epoxy to my stringers and adding another second coat to the hull while I'm doing it. Built a little dam up here. All my little extra epoxy I've been dumping up there to make a nice hard nose on this thing. So got it all coated on the inside. It's all straightened up pretty good. That little hull twist I had earlier is gone. These bricks on top do take that out. So that's where I'm at. Okay, so I do a quick one of this. Got it tilted up on my table like that. I'm filling the nose with epoxy. Now you can see it. Stuff is smoking in there. And it is hot. The hull is real hot. Right in here. So I don't know. Hope it don't get on fire. Well, while I was sitting here, decided to do another test fit of the top. See how it's all looking. Not too bad. I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work. Well, I'm about to glass the underside of the deck, so don't want anybody to get excited, but it's going to be on the ground. It's going to be a dirty, nasty pour, but I'm just going to lay the glass on there and then rub in the epoxy and let it go. Here's the paddleboard hanging in the shop, so we're close. Just want to get this full sheet on here. So next time you see it, it'll be glassed, one way or another. Okay, I got it all fiberglassed in. My favorite aunt stopped by. Come to think of it, I think she's my only aunt. But other than that, got it all glassed. Got this new tool from the glassing place. I would suggest getting it. $4. Takes out all the air bubbles. Next time you'll see it, it'll be a test fit on the deck. Okay, stopped by the marine surplus store. Got me a little cover. Gonna put a little hole up here. Do that. $5. Gonna put my little rope thing up here. Got the deck all on. It's all fitted. Got a little help. Got the rest of it. Looks pretty good. Gonna work on that and the pole holders. Do a little reinforcement. Bam! Got the hole cut. No problem. Ring on. Cap. Blam! Getting ready to do the little tie off up front. What I did was I made a pattern out of the cardboard. Put in here. Transpose it to some 3/4 inch marine plywood. And I'm going to epoxy that in up here. Put the top on and that'll give me some support for the tie down. So, no problem. No problem. Okay, got my bow done. It's all in here. I use some Sika. Should set up. And then I'm going to go ahead and epoxy this shit. And then I'll be ready. My thing will mount right up there on the deck. Bam. Okay, took a little break in the action. Stopped in Merritt Island for another kit boat building show in Merritt Island. They got several of their boats they're trying out. Here's their 12-footer Caballo right there. It's close to like the one I'm building. Several canoes. Here's the 14-foot version, which is real similar to the one I'm building. So, a little bit bigger boat. There you go. Who knows? Might try a kayak next. Alright, preparing the stringers for the installation. Took my straight edge back over. There was a few high spots, so I went ahead and ground them down, made them level. My blocks are for the handles are in. I'm going to go ahead and put some epoxy in these holes I drilled. And I'm going to put some fishing rod holders in back here. So I'm going to drill these holes out, epoxy those in, and I'll have 2 of them back here. A couple fishing rods. So next step, I'm going to put the epoxy and adhesive on there, get the deck on there. Doing a final test fit of the hull. What I did a long time ago is I put in some little drywall screws in here and here, and here's where my fishing rod holders are going to be. Probably put a milk crate or cooler right in here. There's my handles. Put a couple screws up here too for guides. I'll pull them out, and putting the tie up here, putting a little bit bigger one on there. Probably going to end up towing this with my other boat back to the backwaters, and then hopping on this and going back where I can't take my boat. That's the main idea here. So here we go. We're going to glue this thing on. So far so good. Went ahead and put the top on. I used the Sika adhesive in on the stringers, and then around the edges I mixed up some filler material with the epoxy and wood powder, and I basically have about every tool and bucket out of my shop holding it down, but fit pretty good. I guess if I forgot something, it's too late, but that's the way she sets. It's about 85 and sunny down here in Florida. Well, February 19th, I guess. So I think in a good day in the sun, pick it back up, throw it back in the shop. So far everything's been done outside. Just gotta kind of watch the weather. So there you go. Well, going on the top went well. It's all snug on there. Just doing some sanding here before I do top coat of fiberglass. But with some filler, just kind of going to level it out as smooth as I can, and then glass the thing. So progress. All right, enough screwing around. Sanded it down. Got off all the rough spots. I'm going to go ahead and glass this top. Everything looks like a go-go. I'm actually going to glass down to where it curves in right there. So I'm going to cut right here. Just glass it right there and be done with it. So half in, half out. Okay, got about half done. That was about 20 ounces of fiberglass. I'm dyeing it black, and I'm going to put a white or yellow stripe down the middle. Should be pretty badass, but one more section to go. Done. Alright, the deck is glassed. Got a few heavy spots on there, but overall did pretty good. I redid the nose up here, doubled up on that, wrapped around the front, wrapped around the sides, and there she is. Starting to set up. Takes about 20 minutes. And put another coat on the transom back here. There she is. Oh. Well, here's the next day. Let it cure up. Didn't turn out too bad. Got to fix a few little ripples up in here. I'll fix that nose one way or another. And there you go. The first coat. Today I'm going to put on some fins or some skegs or some. Haven't quite figured it out, but got the old blimp flying over there. Got the Daytona 500 going on this weekend, so everybody's in town. But right over there is the river, so I don't have far to go to test. Okay, quick looky. I did the skeg idea right here. Ended up doing a little dolly system and getting ready to do a paddle. So basically I just took an old paddle I had and traced it on some plywood. I'm going to cut that out and glass it, see what happens. I just put on the second coat of epoxy. I just went and left these natural color. Had a couple pieces of oak sitting in the shop, so use those. Other than that, just coming around. Okay, making my $20 paddle. Got a manatee alert. Manatee alert. Oh, there he is. Ooh.
Yeah, dark. He just now come up for air.
Yep, got one over there.
There's one coming.
One over. Come on, show your face. Oh, there's his nose. He's up. He's Well, you didn't really think I was going to leave me a black deck on a paddleboard, did you, in Florida? No. I'm going to tape this off and see if this works. If it does, it should be kind of badass. Well, there's phase one. Let's see what it looks like when I take the tape off. Well, my little experiment didn't turn out too bad. Could have probably done a few things different, but I don't know. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, I got the final coat of epoxy on. Already wrapped this thing up. I'm gonna mount all this morning. Put those on stainless steel bolts. Got my two handles here I'm going to put on the side right here. Fishing rod holders gonna go in there. Got some little stainless tie downs here. It's gonna go in the back. Got 4 of those for cooler or whatever. I'm gonna fill the holes with the Sika construction stuff I've been using. Should work pretty good. Gonna throw in the water here very shortly. Well, I got everything mounted I want to mount right now. I got both handles. This one. I got it's all done up here. I got this on, a rope on there. That's it.
Be interested.
Oh. Oh, I did already couple. Okay, hold on then.
Well, there you have it. 14-foot paddleboard, built in about 6 weeks. They estimate 40-50 hours. That's just about right. 40-50 hours. Probably $300 in materials, including the paddle, and seems to handle pretty good. So that's about it. If anybody's got any questions, feel free to email me. Otherwise, happy paddling.